Beautiful night. Just getting all these pop-outs. And there we go. All right. Okay. Let's put this here. This way I can keep an eye on that. And then I gotta make a phone call. What's up, Bob? To Chris, because it was snowing like nuts last I spoke to him.
Billy, what's up?
Does it? I'm live right now, so. But is it still like Winter Wonderland there, or did it stop?
How many inches did Corey get?
Inch.
8 inches in Orchard Park.
Wow.
They got 8 inches. We're not doing bad in West Seneca. I think we got maybe 3.
Wow, but he got 8 inches?
We got 8 inches in Orchard Park.
Wow. Well, it's just cold here and clear, but at least you made it home, bro. Oh my.
The weather was unbelievable. But you know, when I went across the bridge, you're not going to believe this, but on the other side of the bridge, there's a short bridge that goes across the thruway.
Mm-hmm.
As you go across the bridge, it stops snowing.
Wow. Well, that's a good thing. At least you got home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got home, and it wasn't snowing at my house at the time. It was very little, but boy, oh boy, did we get all kinds of snow in Orchard Park. I mean, it was hammering.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
my wife just got off the phone with my daughter, and she said 8 inches so far.
so it's still snowing there?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I was just checking in on you.
Yeah, that's why you got to have a front 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive up in this area with snow tires.
Yep. I just did my snow blower today. I primed it and got it ready. Just in case.
Yeah.
We're going to get snow flurries tomorrow, but not like what you're getting by the lake. No way.
No. down there though? You don't get a lot, do you?
We usually average like 35 for the whole winter. But like I told you earlier, we only got 2 inches measurable last year. So we were like ridiculous. You know?
Wow.
So, yeah, I hope it happens again.
Are you guys streaming? You're streaming right now? Live?
Yes. Yep. I'm just doing the sky. You know, just my sky and the Canadian sky. If there's aurora activity, then I change it over to the Canadian side.
Is there any? Is Amanda with you tonight?
No. I haven't even communicated with her. Remember what somebody said today? She's not feeling well. Who said that? Oh, the chief. Remember when we were talking to the chief? What he said? Yeah, we'll talk about it off. I don't want to talk about it. Let me just mute. Yeah, don't say anything. I just unmuted. But yeah, I'm going to try to reach out.
Oh wow! Try to reach out, and then I'll try to reach out also. But if I contact her before you, I'll have her get a hold of you.
Yeah, please do that.
For me, have her get a hold of me.
Popeye's doing a show on Saturday. He's pre-recording with somebody. And it's going to be wild. But I'm going to have to mute again.
I thought they made a movie.
Yes.
Wasn't that Tupac was killed by Los Angeles police officers?
Well, like I said, he's going to redo a record on Thursday, and it's going to air Saturday. That should be an interesting show that Popeye's doing.
Yeah.
Regarding Tupac Shakur. Wow. That's something I wasn't expecting. So,
I don't think I'm expecting that.
Yeah, I'll be working, but so yeah. Anyway,
how credible is this guy? Do you know anything?
I have no idea who it is. He's just giving me vague information. But
I wonder what.
listen, regardless of what happens, that like that thing that we discussed with that person on the phone, regardless, that shit is a go.
Yeah.
That's a go. No matter who's involved, but she wants to do it. Because I spoke to her again. She wants to do the Hudson Valley thing. So,
Tomorrow.
huh?
She sent me a text asking me if she can call me tomorrow.
Yeah, this is going to get heavier. Like I said, regardless who's involved, who's not involved. Oh my God, I got a call.
Are you muted right now?
No.
Mute.
You know that Commander's on with Don right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go turn that on right now.
I might use the audio feed from it too.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Call me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bill,
What?
when we bought the TV for my sister, doesn't she have to get a toy like this?
That's if she has. Does she have cable in the house?
Why don't you talk to her and explain to her, please?
Now?
Yeah,
I'm live. What do you want me to do now?
to go and explain to my sister about the whole thing.
Does she have a cable provider?
I don't know. I don't understand what she's saying. Like, in a
Is she
way.
on the phone with you now?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. This is such a great time to do it now.
She doesn't know. She says she don't have nobody to help her there.
Oh, my God. Do you know how hard that is if the person doesn't know what they're doing? Does she have an outdoor antenna that hooks up? I mean,
This is. I can't talk to
all right, bring me the phone, please. Just bring me the phone.
Okay, thank you. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I can't rest. I was busy all day for hours and hours on the phone for so many different things. I can't rest. Oh, this will be interesting.
Ahora ya aprendí y dice, settings.
Wait.
Dice home. Yo estaba trasteando con ella y dice home settings.
Yes.
Okay, but you explain it to me.
Yeah, give it to me.
not
Give me the phone.
Yes.
First of all,
Because he's the one that knows. I don't know nothing.
Virginia,
Yeah.
do you have cable in that house?
No, I don't have cable.
Okay, so there's problem number one. Do you
I put
an antenna?
an antenna. Yeah.
Do you have the antenna where it screws into the back of the TV?
Yes. Yes, my friend put it there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now you have to, in the home settings,
I put home settings. Myself playing with it, I put home settings. And then it says network. Then
What else?
Accessibility.
does it say antenna or coaxial? Because coaxial is how the antenna is put into the TV.
No.
So read to me on the screen what options you have.
Network, then
What?
accessibility, TV pictures. I just put it on now. TV inputs.
Go to inputs. Go to inputs. TV, then inputs.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. I don't have to I don't know how to use the how to say
The toy is.
The remote control.
yes. I can see it.
Do you have the remote control with batteries in it?
No batteries.
No wonder.
Oh, so that's hard to do without like manually on the TV because you got to hit like it could be the up and down volume. There could be a plus and minus. You need to get batteries for that remote. I would suggest you call your friend
Yeah.
and have him come tomorrow and tell him.
No, he can come tomorrow because he don't live here. He live far, and he has things to do. He was all day here helping me out.
I mean,
I have to wait till he could come.
it's hard to do, man. You have to get batteries for that remote.
Yeah, but I don't know how to. It doesn't say how to open it though.
Because she don't know, that's why.
Yeah, it says it has in the back, in the side, it has to the buttons, 3 buttons, but it doesn't. Have
I know that's why you got to use the remote because the remote it's easier to set the TV up with a remote.
I know, but let me tell you, right here, I need somebody else that knows, to do it because I can't.
No, I know it's hard for you.
It's not for me. I start playing with it, and then I got the thing. I put the settings. I touched the top one.
Yeah, but you.
I touched the other one, another one here, and then it came out the pictures and the setting.
Yeah, you got to go to input because you have to assign the proper input, whether it's HDMI or satellite or coaxial cable, meaning antenna. So
Yeah, I put an antenna. I put the antenna I had in the other TV that is not working. I put it over here. It's working over here.
but is it screwed into the TV? Your friend did it.
Yes, in the back.
All right, so what you got to do is find, like I said, the setting on the TV input for antenna.
Yeah, I don't have that. I can.
I know. So you're gonna have to have somebody go there physically and do it for you.
Yeah, somebody that knows.
Exactly.
Yeah, that knows how to.
How to do that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes,
it's
I'm gonna
hard.
see if maybe I could find my neighbor, but he works,
Yeah.
And it's hard because he works at night and he's sleeping at daytime, so
Yep.
it's hard for me to overhear the nice guy that I know. Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Well-
I can get nobody else because I know over here people have.
I know. I get it, but it's hard for me.
Myself, I can give permission to come into the house.
No, I don't blame you. It's hard for me to tell you what to do over the phone.
I know. It's hard for me to. I just give. At least I got that feeling say the name and they say settings. I got settings, but that's what I could do.
Yeah, because like I said, it's easier to set it up with a remote. It's hard with those buttons on the
I
side.
just lay down in my chair over there. I listen to the radio because I get so bored. Over here you can make it nice. It's a lot of nice people, but you don't know the people.
Yeah.
So
Well-
it can be too.
Try to get your neighbor to help you.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so because he works in the hospital
Yeah.
and he comes in and then he has 4 dogs. And then when he comes, he's about the dog, take care of them, and then he'll go to sleep.
Yeah. All right, so
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what I could do.
all right, so
Because I
here.
can get nobody here. Nobody that I don't know. So-
No, you can't. All right, here's Mama. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Take care. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
¿Tú ves?
Lo que yo le digo a Vivi que yo tengo el amigo mío que trabaja
I mean,
tarde noche.
Ma, go to the other room, please.
Viene a atender los perritos, se acuesta a dormir. Pero que ya no.
Mama. Mom.
No, tú no puedes.
So we don't hear you. Can you go to the other room?
Yeah.
That's. I mean, she doesn't know how to use Skype or anything like that. Otherwise, she could have showed me
Qué jodienda.
on like her phone, showing the TV. I could have seen the model and looked up the model. But she doesn't even have that. It would be very difficult to do from here. And now, if I was there, that TV would be on in 3 minutes or less. It's very difficult like this on a phone with a person who's not tech savvy whatsoever. That is not easy. And I feel bad, but what am I going to do? There's nothing I can do. It's easier with the remote. Sometimes those TVs have multiple buttons. Some of them, when you press settings, the volume buttons control how to move it across the screen and stuff. It depends on the TV and the model. They have different assignments. So, what's up, Daryl? So that's not an easy proposition to try to resolve that. It's just, that's really difficult. And I feel bad, but Mom goes through the same thing here with her TV. She's always hitting a button, and the worst one with her, she hits a button and actually sets up the, oh my God, what is that? Where it goes up on the screen. Oh my, closed caption. Oh my God. Oh, I got the writing on the TV. Can you remove it? And on the Verizon box, there's a few steps you have to do to remove it. It's not like 1, it's not 2, it's like 3 or 4 steps to remove it. You got to go to settings, and then I don't know if it's accessibility. I can't remember off the top of my head. Then you got to go to the closed captions. Then you got to turn the freaking thing off, and then you got to press OK. It's steps. So I never had these problems. Never. But hey, it is what it is. So I am looking at the Canadian stream. If any real, or it's clear in Canada, it's a beautiful night. If anything pops up there, I'll head over to that stream. The moon is definitely going to affect this. You could see it. It's on the left side. I swung the camera facing more to the south, but the moon is, you could see it. Just look at the clouds on the left side. They're brightening up. Moon is not far off. What's up, Havoc? She doesn't have that, Havoc. She doesn't even have like a smartphone. I think she's using an old-fashioned flip phone. You're talking about somebody who is not tech savvy whatsoever. So it's not as that's why I said if it was that easy, she could just have Skype, but she doesn't even know what Skype is. You know what I mean? I can't even help her that way. Like if I were to see it, oh, this one's moving the camera already. He moves it right into the moon. Now he's facing east. Oh my God. Look where he puts the camera, where he's moving it more. Okay. Holy shit. He's almost in the same spot I am right now. That's funny. Look at his. Look at mine. It's almost the same spot. He's just zoomed out a little bit more than I am. But wow, that was almost the same spot. That is close. To be honest. But he's using a wider. I could have done it. I put the 22 millimeter back. The 12 millimeter is, I just don't like it. I don't. I like the 22. Just my own preference. And there's still plenty of sky. I just like to see the objects a little bit larger. It's just one of those things. I can't stand seeing them like real tiny. Even the shooters, if they happen, they're going to look real tiny. You know, it'll be like a short line. Like this, it looks a little bit more exaggerated. And I like that. It looks more stunning to see it. When you're backed out like that, that's like these 180 cameras. I don't like them. So everything is like a little. Yeah, you might see a lot more activity, but you're seeing a little. To me, I don't like that. It's not what I want. Yeah, it'd be interesting to have the more sky view. Yeah, great. Then a lot of them are fisheye. It doesn't even look right. I don't like the way they look, personally. I'm not a fan of them. That's why I won't do it. Not that I can't, because I can, because I have the lenses to do that. I just don't like it. It's a personal preference. Havoc. Well, in Spanish it's pronounced Skippy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out. You too, right, Daryl? Aren't they annoying? The fisheye lenses? I can't stand them. Why am you looking at that sky? I'm gonna look at mine. If aurora activity pops up, fine. But right now I want to look at my camera. So it's funny because Chris, I was speaking with him earlier, and out of nowhere he says, "Bill, I'm having a whiteout condition here. It's like a blizzard in Buffalo." I was like, "What's going on?" It's snowing. Everything's at a standstill. They got 8 inches and still going in Orchard Park. Where he lives, he got 3 inches. but it's going crazy in Buffalo right now with lake effect snow already. Already. Oh my God. That sucks to be him. Yeah, I don't like the fisheye. Now again, if you, I mean, like the one Mark has, you know, the 180. It's okay, but everything looks bent. I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks. I am not a fan of those. I don't like that look. It actually gives me a headache to look at it for too long. What I'm going to do eventually is invest like on a real serious 12 millimeter, which is not fish eye. That's the way to go. Like what they use for that stream in Canada, like that. See how it's a wide view, a wider view. That's what I would go for. No way am I going fisheye. It's got to be a lens like that to get more of the sky. That's the right way to go, because that's not a fisheye. So, you know, it depends, but it's a lot of money. Lenses are a killer. For cameras, a killer. Because you don't want to get a cheap one. Mike, you know this. You're a photographer. You know exactly. It does look like a crumpled up image. It looks bent. It looks warped. So, you know, I'm not a fan. But I can get a good lens. It's just gonna cost. It's gonna cost me. What? Holy shit. A 4-on-6. What the fuck happened? I'm gonna see. And I have an E-mount. The Sony's are E-mounts. I should have looked this shit up. It's still Cyber Monday. It's still Cyber freaking Monday. Oh, that's a 16 millimeter. That's a Cine. The Cine lenses are good. This one's not bad. The only thing is you got to be careful. I have the Rokin on. I definitely don't want to get stuck with that one again. This one is a fisheye. See? F2. I'm gonna have to do the homework on this because there's a lot of lenses here. If I can get a good one before the Geminids, I know. Oh, what do you mean no returns? I'm Prime member. I get returns. Returnable. This one says returnable until January 31st, 2024. on a lens. See, I have that one. I should check which ones I have. Taco, you gotta move. That's the same fucking lens. Yeah, this is the fisheye. This one is the fisheye. 12 millimeter. I ain't getting no fisheye, I can tell you that. It's never gonna happen. And this is the Rokinon. Yeah, we're not touching that. See, that's a nice one for 500. It's a 13 millimeter. The Samyang makes Rokinon, so it's gonna be the same thing. It's made by. Look at it, it says wide fisheye. Fuck that. Ugh. Never. And if you buy cheap, you get cheap. Let's see. Yeah, because the 12 millimeter is not my thing. But it may be my thing. It is the same fucking lens. Oh, but this one might be better. The Cine. The Cines are good. Cine fixed lens. But I gotta look. I know the lens is not zoomable. That's not, oh shit. That means it doesn't have, I gotta look underneath to see the contacts. Yeah, it doesn't have it. See, some lenses, you gotta look at that too. They have the contacts so that it could be controlled, autofocus. That's another thing to look at. You don't want those. Zoom feature, it has to have those connectors that go inside to make contact with the camera. That's bad. Bad. The Christmas lights are on right now. They actually tell you it's fisheye. That Cine looks good for $272. Hold on, let me go up. Where's the other Cine? There it is. I'm going to look at other sites and reviews of this lens. Okay, also makes the lens suitable for low light conditions. That's good. Specifications. Wow, they got an 8mm and a 10mm. Holy fuck. They're expensive. But this is the lens, the Cine lenses. This is a Cine lens we're using right now. They're good lenses. The 10mm is $600. The 8mm is $450. That's really wide. Later, Daryl. Coyote, it's not that this is great, but this is a 22mm. That means we're seeing less sky. With the 8, 10, or 12, it's wide. It's an extra wide angle view, so you're seeing more sky. The downside is objects appear much smaller. But say there's a meteor shower, you want to capture as much sky as possible. You notice that when there's a meteor shower, I have to move up to the radiant. Well, with this, you don't have to worry about it because it's going to cover a lot of the sky. That's the catch. Mike, you know your stuff about cams. The 12mm is good. Should I go to a 10? Even less? Because that's big. That's really wide angle. I mean, they have the fucking 8. I can't imagine how much sky I could get. It'd be all obstructed with trees and everything, but that would look cool. Are you there, Mike? Or did you disappear? I wish Daryl was still here. Because Daryl's more with the telescope. I don't know how he is with cameras. I could call Mark. Because if I'm going to soak the money, I've got to make sure I get the one that's appropriate. It's looking nice in Canada. See, that's what I mean. You see how much sky you see there? It's about the lens and the quality of the lens. See how much sky you see here? Well, those 2 stars are on that screen. Well, he moved it. You see more. If that makes any sense. Freaking Mike, where are you? I'm calling Mark. Hey, Lorraine. I'm going to call D'Antonio. It's, like I said, when you soak in the money, you better make sure you're making the right move. Mark. Come on, pick up. Come on.
Yes.
What's going on?
I'm eating dinner. What are you doing?
Live sky watching, but I have a camera question.
Okay.
Currently I use the 22mm, and I have a 12mm, but you know when you get the vignetting where it's got the ring, the fisheye kind of a... Okay. For the wide view, like an extra wide lens, what would you say? 12, 10, or 8mm?
f1 lens. What's that on?
Oh shit, I would have to look at it. But like I said, for seeing, because it's a Cine lens, I'm not gonna get that fisheye lens. The Cines don't have that. So,
Okay.
what would you like to get a good? Because like I said, the meteor shower is coming up. I want to get a lot of sky.
The Geminids, right?
Yeah. So, what do you think? You think a 10 is good? A 12? Like, what do you think to see a lot of sky?
Well, the lower the number, the wider the angle.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but do I need to go? But everything appears so much smaller. So, should I? But you see a lot more sky. So, do you think I should go just like with a 10 or a 12?
You probably won't see much of a difference between the 10 millimeter and the 12 millimeter, Bill.
Okay. What about 8?
You might get some vignetting. Not sure. I don't know what your field of view is on the f1.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is the vignetting? I hate that. I could zoom to get rid of that.
Yeah, you zoom slightly, but then you're ruining some field.
Exactly. Exactly.
So try this. You put on the 12 and look at the view.
I have a 12. It's fisheye. I don't know. So you think I should just go with a 12, or should I go for the 8?
No, I would go with the 10.
Really?
Yeah, that's like right in between.
Okay. That's all I need. Go back to dinner. I didn't mean to bother you.
But how fast is that 10?
Let me go and look. Hold on. Because I had it on.
Is that gonna be like f4, f2?
It was the last I saw was f2, but I gotta see. Hold on. I looked at the 12 millimeter. Let me see about the 10. So it's a 2.8. That's
That's not bad. f2.8 is a standard, and the thing is, if you put it up in the sky, and you got your sensitivity cranked up to I don't know 8,000, 10,000, 12.5, whatever.
right.
Then what you do is you can actually stop it down a little bit more, close that opening a tiny bit. If there's any vignetting, get rid of it.
Right.
You don't have to zoom in. You just close the opening.
They got a Rokinon 10 millimeter f 2.8 ultra wide angle fixed lens for Sony mount for ours. It's right now Cyber Monday deal. It went for 500. It's available for 300.
Yeah, good. You gonna get it?
I'm thinking about it. That's why I called you.
Well, because the Gemini's coming up soon.
That's exactly why I need to make the move so I can get it on time. You think the f2, the 2.8 is good enough though, Mark?
Yeah, most of your lenses are going to be f5.6, some are f4. So the f2.8 is fast. F2 is like the fastest generally.
Okay.
That Rokinon, and you're spoiled by the Rokinon, which is f1 something. Right?
Yeah, the same one I have in my hand that I'm looking at right now, which I would never buy because it's got that fisheye vignetting. It's 256. It's a Samyang, which makes Rokinon, and so it's the same one that I'm holding in my hand right now.
Okay.
It's a 12 millimeter 2.0 ultra wide lens. Now I could use it, but it has the vignetting, and I would have to do the zoom. But I don't know if I don't know, Mark. I don't know.
I think you should try it.
I tried it the other night. I tried it. It didn't look bad, but the low light resolution was poor on it. It's like the stars didn't look sharp.
Okay, then that means to me that you what do you have for sensitivity setting on the camera?
Shit, you're talking about the ISO, or
Yeah.
I think it was up to like 32,000, whatever that number is, before the 40.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. Don't decide yet. Let me call you back after dinner.
Okay,
All right.
call me back.
I know you want to buy now.
No, because it's Cyber Monday.
It's Cyber Monday all the way to midnight. Don't worry about it.
I know. Call me back.
I'll call you back.
Bye. He knows how I am, Mr. Impulsive. All right, hold on. Let me see what you're talking about, Kathy. What do you mean there's no video? Of course there's fucking video. It has to be video. Let me look on Rumble. Dark Matters is live. There's 24 people watching. I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. Right there. There they are.
Show up. I don't know. It's a very weird thing, but it's like the UFO UAP
It's
thing,
working on
guys.
Rumble.
It's under a blanket of security,
How is that happening?
and it's
I'm looking
top
at it.
secret. You're not allowed to talk
There's
about it.
video
You
there.
can't disclose it. My question,
Let's see the
especially
website.
in light of this hominid, why?
Well, if
I may have to sign in. Oh, she's good. She's on it. It's working on the website.
and we think because we're civilized and we have technology and we've mastered a lot of different services
the
that we
website.
have a superior setup as opposed to other parts of the world. I think that there's a lot
It's working on the
that can be
website.
learned and a lot of incredible discovery in places that we take for granted.
So I don't know. It's working for me. Let me check Facebook. I should be logged in. Okay, GRA's account. I am. It's on Facebook. It's right there.
And I believe there's a Monkey Mountain in that part of the world, if I'm correct.
It's
as well,
working.
Right.
So it's working
That
for
has similar types of stories that go along with it.
These things are
you? Okay. Because I set it up. If it didn't work, it's definitely on me. It's not Chanel. It would be my fault. Shit. Mark is gonna kill me. It's gotta be a Cine though. I don't want. Cine will definitely be nice. Wow. 6K. 10 millimeter. Oh my God. $549. Oh my God. This is what I'm fucking talking about. And it's a Sony E-mount. Oh my God. And it's a 10 millimeter. Oh my God. That's the fucking one. And it's a manual focus. I like the manual focuses. And it's F2. Oh my God, I want that. just copy this. Put it in here. And look for videos. I don't see nobody using it for fucking nighttime. It's a fucking nice wide view though. Nice sharp image. That's a 16 millimeter. I don't want 16. I'm gonna have to redo that. Still nice. See, these are all different numbers. It doesn't have it here. Tell them 10 millimeter. What the fuck? 12, 25, 85. Come on. $12 millimeter. That would be close, but it's not the same. 10 millimeter. That's the same video we're probably looking at it now. That we just seen. Of course it is. That is not the Cine though. Fuck. I can't find it. That's a 25 millimeter. This is very close to it though. It's a 12. It's the same lens. It's just a 12.
In the Mica Cinelens set in July this year, and we were really impressed with the build quality and optics that you could get for the price. Well, we finally have our hands on the new 12mm, so let's take a look at it.
That's not gonna help
The
me.
12mm from Mica is the latest in the Cineprime lens series, which currently features a 16mm and a 25mm, with long
Oh no, they got a 10 now, dude. This is gonna be hard. I'll wait for Mark. This could be it. Let me go to Amazon. That does look similar. Oh, hell no. That is definitely not it. That one, the sex, that's not even it. That's a cheaper version. This is going to be hard. See, that's a 35. That's a 35. That's not it though. That's it. But it's the fucking Amazon. $6K. Mark, you better call me fast, dude. You better call me fast. The only one is the freaking Amazon. Fuck. That's it on this camera. Who's calling me? Oh, it's Mark. What's going on?
Well, you called me, remember? And I said I'd call you back.
Oh, I'm going to share my screen. I'm looking at different options here.
Okay.
I'm liking this one right here.
I don't see anything yet.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
This one.
Read the specs. I can't read them. I'm looking at it on my phone.
All right, so it's a 10 millimeter T2.2 large aperture manual focus, blah, 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 blah. 6K mini prime Cine lens. I'm going to click on it and read to you, because I was just about to watch a video with this thing on it, on a Canon camera. Which
I think you should.
What, watch the video first?
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. Then let me share that screen with you. We'll minimize that. Skype is funny. So, do you see this?
Yeah,
With the camera, with the video?
I do.
Okay. Ma, exit. Ma, exit the room.
You don't have one?
No, exit the room. That's the lens.
Yeah. I figured.
But I would like to see some. That's the one I'm going to get, like you said, a 10. But let's see if they show any nighttime shots. It's a sharp camera. I mean a sharp lens. I'll lower the music. We don't need that. It would have been nice to see night shots.
Well,
The ISO is at 800.
well, it's an f2.8, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
That's not slow.
I mean, it's a pricey
In the
lens.
photography world, that's considered fast for a lens.
Jeez,
So what? Name the lens again for me.
it's the Mikey,
Oh, you're gonna spell shit now.
like Maike. I could send you the link.
Okay, the Mikey what?
10 millimeter T2.2 Cine RF.
Okay, I'm looking at it now.
There's no nighttime shots. This pissing.
What kind of mount? MFT?
No, it's the E mount for our Sonys.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Do you see my screen now with the
Yeah.
camera lens?
I see it.
It's a nice lens, Mark.
That red thing is an adapter ring. That doesn't come with it. That's my guess. Is that correct or not?
I'm looking.
I don't think that red thing comes with it. That's an adapter.
It's It says format 6K, which is what it says there. I have to look. I have to look this up at the manufacturer because they're not giving enough information on specs. So I'm gonna copy it. And see if I find the information, more information about that lens on another site, because there's not a lot of information on this one
Okay.
on Amazon.
All right. Well,
B&H Photo. Let's see. I don't
I'm
know.
glad you didn't buy it yet because there's a lot of other lenses that might be better for you.
As long as it's a Cine, because the Cines don't have that fisheye. So, because a lot of times, you know, in the description with it doesn't tell you if it's a fisheye, and I definitely don't want to buy that.
Right.
Let's look at this. It's fucking back to Amazon.
But you know, you're also getting a cheaper lens. You're not getting a. You know what I mean?
I mean, there are cheaper. There
Well,
are
you're spending what, $500?
for this one for $550, but there are cheaper 10 millimeters.
Yeah.
There was one for $300 that I seen, and it's half price. It went for $600.
Okay.
I mean, but can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I see it.
Because Skype has been weird. Wow, there was 10 left. Now there's fucking 5 left. What just happened? All right, hold on. Let me go back. All right, so deals inspired by your recent search. 5 lenses, 5 viewed. Are you streaming tonight, by any chance?
I'm not sure. It's just after full moon, so maybe. I don't know.
That's a 16 millimeter. Let's just do 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter E mount lens. See this one went for $5, and it's on sale for Cyber Monday for $3. But it's the Rokinon.
Okay.
But let's look for the Sony. It's
So
a
why
2
why
point.
aren't you
Go ahead.
you're Rokinon?
I have a Rokinon, but it's fisheye. See, that's the thing, Mark. I don't want a fisheye.
Yeah.
So,
Well
see,
then,
this lens isn't even zoomable.
fisheyes tend to be like, you know, the lower numbers. Like, you might get it out of an 8 millimeter. You certainly get it from a 4 or or even less. But you know, when you get to 10 and 12, you can control it a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice image, actually, when I go back. Hold on. Let's see some of these images. Maybe some people posted images.
I mean, look, if you want to spend $750, then you can get the Laowa 12 millimeter f2.8 for the Sony FE E mount. So that comes ready to put on your car, on your camera.
Look at this image from this one.
Well, we don't know if that's a time exposure, you know?
True.
You want live stuff. What's the F ratio? What is it? F2?
It's a 2.8.
Okay, then you again, you're probably going to get a lot of sky out of that too. A lot of good pixels. A lot of good photons.
Do you think I mean, though, the thing that I'm concerned about with this, it says the lens is not zoomable. So if it's a fisheye, I can't even get rid of the vignetting. I can't, that would be a serious problem.
Well, you can stop it down a little.
True. Lens doesn't change. No, length doesn't change when front element does not rotate. Keeps integrated pedals. Hood. Okay, that's different. I don't know. Which is the one you said?
The Laowa 12 millimeter f2.8.
It's a 12?
0D black for the Sony FE. Has an E mount. LAOWA 12 millimeter f2.8.
You think that's good at 12 instead of the 10?
Yeah, I think that you're gonna. Again, you're still looking at a wide field view.
Yeah. And what was the name of the company?
LAOWA. Laowa. 12 millimeter.
That one.
That looks like the guy. It says 749, right? Yeah.
All right, now that says a Canon EF mount.
It says Sony right there at the FA. From the one, there's the one with the Sony. Yeah, there's one for Sony.
Yeah, let me go back. That's a FE. Does that fit ours? The EFs?
Is the yours an E mount?
It doesn't say single E.
Yeah, this is an E mount. It says right on the barrel of the lens. It says E mount.
Where is it?
Right on the lens itself. Get the one that says Sony. Just click on it and bring up the picture.
I broke the wrong one up. Hold on. Canon. I had to go back. Sony. At the one that says Sony FE?
Yes. See, down the bottom, look at that.
Yep. E mount.
Isn't that what you got?
Yeah.
Isn't that what's on the A7S?
Mm-hmm.
Then that'll work. It is 750. And in fact, there's only one left, but whatever.
But what? I mean, for a 10 millimeter, I could spend $550. And it's a Cine.
When you say Cine, what is that doing for you in your mind?
The Cine has a better quality. The one that I'm using right now is Cine. They just have a nice quality to them. Hold on. Now I gotta see where the hell I was. I gotta go back. Oh shit. Amazon. Let me show you the one I was looking at again. The Mikey.
Okay. The Mikey.
This one. Like I said, this may not come with it, but it kind of says it does.
Well, let me have the name of that. Let me look that one up. Mikey. Let me go look that up.
Want me to send you the link?
No, just tell me. I'll find it.
All right, so it's the Mikey MEIKE 10 millimeter.
MEIKE
10 millimeter.
10 millimeter.
T2.2.
T2.2.
Large aperture manual focus.
Okay. Yeah. Low distortion APS-C 35 format. 6K mini prime Cine.
It's a Cine lens too.
569.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it has a free returns policy, so that helps if I don't like it.
Well, I can tell you this: the smaller the number, the more potential vignetting you're going to get. I would think if you get the 10, you won't hurt anything because you can always send it back. right?
Mm-hmm.
But a Cine lens, it's probably not going to have vignetting as a fixed focal length lens.
That's exactly why I want the Cine.
All right. Well, let me look up one
This
thing
says
here.
there's 3 videos. Where do they say 3 videos? I wonder if there's any. Okay. That's a 50 millimeter. That's 65. 10 millimeter Cine lens. That's the one I seen already.
All right. Well, Cine lenses have no chromatic aberration, so the stars are going to be whatever color they're supposed to be. You won't get blue on one side, red on the other. And you won't have any visible vignetting. So
That's a good. Then it's a good choice.
that is a better choice because the people use these on their professional movie cameras, like red cameras, like it shows here in the image. But and they don't want vignetting when they're doing that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
But for 10 millimeter, I want to know what the field is. I don't know what the field of view is.
I'm trying to look up anything here.
It says right here about this item. Diagonal 106.4 degrees, horizontal 95.6 degrees, vertical 71.4 degrees, minimum focus distance 0.3. I'm not sure what I'm looking at there in terms of what they're saying because it's a diameter I'm looking for.
How many lenses are left? There was 5. 5 left. Yep.
Don't get the itch unless you're for sure because it's not going away. You'll always have it.
Well, and I could always send it back.
Yes.
Free returns. Let me just see. Free returns available for the shipping charge. You should return it for any reason. New. I mean, there's no shipping charges. Okay. Returnable until January 31st, 2024. So shit, I can definitely play with this lens.
You could buy it and then after the meter shower, send it back.
Oh my god.
Hey,
But
you talk about renting equipment.
No, yeah.
Rent, you get the whole deposit back.
no, yeah. No. Makes sense.
I'm just concerned about the. I mean, at f2.2, that's fast, and I just want to make sure you're going to get the. I want to make sure you're going to get the.
Oh, wait a minute.
Speed and the. I don't know, field of view. That's the thing that's most important.
Is that a fucking E-mount that I'm looking at? I don't see that.
What?
Does that have an E-mount? I just realized that.
It's compatible with the Canon RF mount.
Yeah, but I don't see that. Is that an E-mount?
It's an RF mount that it comes with. That's what that red thing is a adapter for the Canon. You would take that off to put on your adapter to match your A7S. That's an RF mount.
Uh-huh. I want to make sure that it's going to fit my camera.
Well, you need an E mount.
Exactly. I wonder if there is one.
Why don't you look up the same thing?
Yeah, I'm going to add E-mount.
That's what I'm doing. Okay. Yep, there is. And there's 3 left. 10 millimeter, 2.2, same exact thing.
For $549? Is that the one?
Sony compatible Sony E-mount cameras.
The $549 one? Is that the one you're looking at? Yep.
$549.
Yep, I see it. Only 3
But
left.
it says Sony E-mount cameras, FX30, FS5, and FS7.
But it's an E-mount. It's a Sony E-mount.
Yeah.
Compatible with Sony
Okay.
mounts such as the A.
It lists the A6400, the 6000, 6100, 6300.
I know, I see that. Yep.
I don't know. I didn't see A7S.
I don't see A7S either.
Well,
Such as, so what I need to do is probably go to their website.
well, actually,
Unless you find something.
I'm gonna.
They do use them professionally. You can see it. All right, that's a 35 millimeter. $50, $50, $35. And it takes you right back to freaking Amazon. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So you have a Sony A7S III?
Yeah. But it's an E mount though. Sony E. It says compatible. Sony E.
I know. I'd also do the same thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are different types of models with the E mount for Sony. That's why it says such as. So I'm thinking it has to fit. It's a freaking E mount.
Well, I just sent them the message asking, does it fit the A7S III?
Okay. Oh, so they do have it chat?
They have a down below in the Amazon. You can send in questions.
Oh God! By the time we get the answer, forget it.
Maybe so. Actually, but why don't you go to the Makey website?
I tried that. I'm
I'm
going.
going to go to Makey.us.com to see if that's what the name of the site is.
While you do that, I'm going to copy and paste this in a search and see what comes up. Can I put the E mount?
Mikey Global.
Yep. Amazon. Okay.
So it's a 10 millimeter?
10 millimeter.
10 millimeter T. Stop getting that. Get that shit out of here. Stop with that bullshit.
This is with Fuji. Ugh. RF. A lot of them are redirecting to Amazon. It's terrible.
Okay.
I'm going to look at the Amazon UK one. Oh, screw that.
Hang on.
Yeah, I can't find anything other than there.
Well, I'm in a live chat now with them.
Oh, good.
So, 10 millimeter T 2.2
Correct.
E mount lens work with the Sony A what the fuck? Stop with that shit.
Just so you know, we are live.
Thanks for letting me know.
I didn't even realize you didn't know. I think I
I
said.
did. A7S3.
Big oops on my part. Because when you use the language, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because, you know.
It's okay. I curse all the time. Oh my God. I don't need all that. Let me see. Let me see. I'm not going. Place the order.
Alright, they're connecting me with an agent. Wait, that's a 10 millimeter Cine, right?
Yeah. I'm not doing anything until I find out from you.
Well, I just beat you to the chat window. That's all.
Hold on. It's a nice lens. But like you said, that really is dependent on one, it fits, and two, in actual use.
I'm gonna guess that the E mount should work. I'm just worried about the focus on the sensor. But wait a minute.
What?
The main page for Makey for the 10mm T2.2 shows a Sony A7R with this lens on it.
Also, then it should be fine.
Oh, hold on. It says compatible with Sony E-mount cameras. Now we're getting somewhere. It says compatible with Sony E-mount cameras A7S2, A7R, A7R2, A7R3. I guess A7S3 is probably going to be in there too.
I mean, if it's an E-mount.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be compatible. Yeah, I think you can get it for this camera. Yeah, the 10mm T2.2. It literally says that it works on all the E-mount cameras, including like all the Next cameras, the A cameras, and then the A7S family: A7S, A7S2, 7R, 7R2, 7R3, A7 III, A9. A9 II, A7 4, A7R 4. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure it's going to work fine.
I can get
I would make the purchase. I would make the purchase myself based on what I'm seeing here.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean the 10mm, 2.2. That's the lens I looked up, and it's the one that we've been looking at here. It's the T2.2 large aperture focus E-mount 549.
Timeout.
Yep. So you should buy it, and I want to see the number go from 3 to 2 left in stock.
Well, you might see that in about 30 seconds.
All right.
Done. Refresh. Refresh.
Let me hit refresh. Still says 3.
I'm waiting for the email too to come in. It says order placed. There it is. There's the confirmation email.
Okay, well, it still says 3, so they don't believe you. I'm just kidding. It still says 3. But yeah, seeing that there's a Sony A7S or A7R on here, I'm almost certain it's going to work just fine.
There it is. Well, you can't see it, but
It's going to work on the A7S3.
I'm gonna share my screen with you. Hold on. I gotta go back to Skype. Share screen. Oh, there's the real confirmation right there.
Well, then let's see now.
All right, so I'm sharing my screen. You see it? Arrives Sunday, December 3rd.
There you go.
So this Sunday.
Look on you.
But the thing is, what's good, Mark, is if it doesn't satisfy me, I'll send the thing back. That's all.
Back in January.
Well, yeah, right? Exactly. After the Geminids.
You won't have to. You won't have to. You're gonna be very happy with this lens. I can see it.
And you know what?
It is nice. What's the f1.5 Rokinon you have? What's the focal length on that lens?
Which one you're talking about? The fisheye or the?
Yeah, your fisheye that you've been using with the f1.5,
Hold on.
you know, f ratio.
I tried it last week. Shit, I may have had it at the wrong fucking setting. You know that? I may have.
What you?
I had it on like 5.6 ratio. Now it's on the 2. I wonder.
Oh dear God.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Dear God, I just looked at it. But you know what? It's still
Look, you
still
could've-
vignettes. It
Wait,
still
hold
does.
On. Hold on. When you took the lens off the camera, you could have rotated that
True.
f-stop ring.
That's true.
Just think that.
All right, I want. Oh shit, you
Then
can't.
try it tonight at f2.
All right, look, I'm gonna share my screen now on the other screen,
All
so
right.
you could see me in real time. Like you said, dude, that's a no-brainer with that lens. That's a nice lens.
It should be a very nice lens.
Yeah. And I would love to take my camera on the plane to go to Arizona next year and take some shots. Oh my God, for Roswell.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
I'm a little scared to bring that on the plane, to be honest. I can carry it in a carry-on. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing is the batteries. What about the batteries?
You can just stick those in the backpack. They don't care. I transport my camera with batteries all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, they don't care.
So, by the way, just so you know, the likelihood is you, Michael Schratt, and Richard Dolan so far for Pine Bush.
Okay.
Just so you know. And I
Yeah.
am working. I will call him about the other individual we discussed
Yeah, I
today.
got you.
Because she called me. So I told her I would.
Good, good.
All right, let me share my
Well,
screen.
I put the bug in rear because I think that would be a good fit in my effort to help you out with the pine bushies.
Dale, can a person
no.
take 2 Tylenols?
It depends how many. How many milligrams are they?
Oh, ve cuántos
250?
miligramos, cógete una nada más.
They're usually, right?
I don't know.
They have the extra strength. What are those? 600s, 400s? What are they? I see it as no problem. They're over the counter. Two's fine. 2 is all right. Yeah, it's over the counter. It's not like the ibuprofen 800s I get.
For my sister.
Yes.
And I would suggest she eat first and then take them. Don't take them on an empty stomach. Not a good idea.
Sorry.
All right. Can you see my screen now with the camera?
I do.
Let me show you. I want to make the camera bigger. By the way, Mark, you got to see this. How much weight I lost. But see, this is the Rokinon.
Yeah. And what's the I'm gonna know what the I know we're looking at there for the focal length of that lens.
God, I don't have my freaking glasses. Hold on.
That ain't my problem, pal. Use a magnifying glass if you have to.
See there, it's funny. Technology by Sam Yang, and they're made in Korea. But I knew Sam Yang was connected. So there's numbers. Which numbers am I looking for? I see the ring is at 2. You're looking at these other numbers?
What's the f ratio on the lens? No, it's not the f ratio. It's an f 1.8 or 2.
It's a 2.
What's the-
It's a 2.
How many millimeters is the lens?
It goes 12.
It's 12.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are you happy with the field of view of that lens?
Hell no. Oh, as far as the field of view, yes.
The amount of sky that you see, are you happy
Yes.
with that?
I am.
Then you're going to get that without the vignetting for this new lens.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Without
Yeah.
the vignetting. That's exactly. Because this sucks. Because like you said, it takes away. When you start zooming, it takes away.
Yep.
So, yes. And it should be, I think, honestly, Mark, I think it should be a sharper image. The Cines give me a sharper image than these. Ordinary, they do. I love the Cine lenses. I'm a big fan of the Cines.
Yeah.
So like like you said, we need to talk privately because Marianne is coming up in December.
Yeah, she's going to see her brother.
And not only that, something else.
Okay.
I can't say the location. She's going to meet somebody to do an interview with an individual.
Yep.
But she'll be close. So maybe we all could get together for the day.
Yeah, let's find out.
You know, talk to her. Tell her if maybe there's a day like she can come. You could come early. She can meet here because her brother's not
What's
that
this
far.
going to be?
December, mid-December.
Okay,
Are
let's
you
find
doing?
out.
Are you doing anything?
I don't have any conferences, but I am. The only conference I have, the soonest I have, I think, is Ozark in April so
Oh
far.
yeah.
Well, and then I have Pine Bush, and I also have Contact in the Desert.
And then you have Roswell.
Then I have Roswell.
You're gonna be busy.
Oh, it's not busy. That's just a few conferences.
Dude, that's 3 conferences in like 4 or 5 weeks.
No, that's nothing.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's true. I don't want to say the dates because confirmation.
Well, what's nice is that Contact is the week before. No,
He's gonna
Pine
say it
Bush
anyway. It's not public though yet. But I know what you're saying. You and I, it's the week after Pine Bush.
Yeah.
And supposedly Roswell is July 5th through 7th. Which we're trying to convince them to change that date to maybe the week after because it's the day after 4th of July. Not exactly a great idea. Because people are going to be, with their families, doing 4th of July. Now you expect them to show up the next day for...
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. That might change. Because that's when they can get the convention center. The week before that is booked.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's available for the following weekend. Because it has to be done at that convention center.
I agree. There's too much what's the word? There's too much of a convenience factor, So we need that.
But at the same time, we're not going through that shit show that happened before you went on with Ben. I will be there to help you. I went in there last minute to try to scramble to help you, but I didn't even know what was going on. Marianne comes running outside. Mark needs you. He needs help in there. And I was hanging out with Warren and them getting ready to look at the drone show.
Yeah.
And then, I don't want to talk about that. I'll talk to you privately about that. What happened in between that? There was a little scene in the lobby at the center while you were in that room. And I'll tell you off air. I was like, holy shit. And this person was not happy with someone. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I don't know anything about it. And then of course there was the scandal at Applebee's that Ben Hansen tells me the next day. What happened at Applebee's? And that's
I don't remember.
the autographing over here. You didn't hear about that?
Oh yeah. Okay, yes.
That shit spread like wildfire.
Yeah, but it spread like wildfire, but it was also a wild rumor as well.
I was there.
But it wasn't as it didn't.
No.
It wasn't as bad as it was made out to be.
No, that's exactly what I was saying. It was, and I had the girl. I have her on my YouTube. I streamed. I was outside Applebee's the night after, because it was Travis, myself, and Tom. And
Okay.
we were eating dinner. We were all eating dinner in Applebee's, and she comes out and she says it was totally innocent. Everybody was signing up here.
Yeah.
People made out to like there was exposure going on. None of that happened. None of that. But still, it caused some controversy.
Yeah.
As always. But anyway, I got to show you. Are you seeing me right now?
Yeah.
I got to show you. I'm down to 198, Mark. This
Wow.
is serious, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's chilly. But so it's kind of. But look at this, Mark. Look at this.
Well, can't see. It's too dark.
Look,
It's too dark. I can't see.
Alexa, brighten living room light 50%. Oh shit, Marco.
Okay.
Look at that. Look how flat it got, Mark.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
198. I was 230 when I had that heart incident. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
well,
at,
that's not happening anymore.
look at this.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well
gonna.
done.
By the time spring rolls, I'm losing another 30.
Wow.
I'm not playing games. Hold on, I gotta mute this because Marco's watching. His Alexa goes nuts. So yes, let's talk to her and see if there's a possibility that we can get together just for the day even. You know, I'll make a dinner. You know me,
Yeah.
and we'll hang out, and then everybody. She could stay over. Obviously, I don't. She's gonna stay for a few days. She's staying with her brother for a few days. You know that's
Yeah.
gonna be extended, probably for the holiday. The only thing I'm concerned about. Well, I guess. Hold on.
Bill, why don't you go there and get me one?
Get you one what?
What? You know what? Don't say loud.
Oh, okay, I'm talking to Mark right now. That could wait a few minutes.
No.
Hey, he
Go
will.
to my sister.
I don't care. Oh, they're looking this over in the table over here. Anyway,
Yes, God, attack was sleeping.
the thing that would be sucky, if they were to hold it till July 5th,
Yeah.
that means we would have to, what are we going to do, travel on the 4th? We can't do it on the morning of.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see what I'm saying? It's a nightmare. And even Warren was saying, what am I supposed to do? Travel all day? There's nothing here, Mom. You're on camera. There's nothing here. Anyway, what are we supposed to do? Travel all day on the 4th? That's crazy.
Yeah. When are we going? When's the? I gotta figure out how we're even getting to Roswell.
The same way we did the last time.
Oh, okay.
The drive.
BLA.
Oh, Mark, time out.
Just earlier.
Is VLA, we can go to VLA on the way to Roswell, correct?
Or on the way back, we can just make sure we get there before it closes and we can do our tour.
But that's what I'm saying. From the time from Roswell to VLA or the time from Arizona to VLA is like equal, or is there an advantage coming from a different vantage point? Whether it's
It depends on the timing.
because remember we left like at 7 o'clock in the morning from Mesa,
Yes.
so that
We
means,
went through Toro for
Got nothing there.
several hours before we even got there.
but that means we could get to VLA like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Possibly.
See what I'm saying? So we could do the VLA. There's no rush to get to Roswell. We get there when we get there.
Yeah.
You know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, please speak it in Spanish.
Nosotros puedo va ahí cuando nosotros. No, I can't speak Spanish. I suck.
No,
But-
no, it's bueno.
I
Continúa.
can't speak Spanish. It's crazy. I understand it, but I can't speak it. But
Yo hablo español también, pero
Un
no muy
poquito.
fluente.
what kind of Puerto Rican am I that I can't even speak Spanish? That's bad. I blame
No, you're-
Mom. I blame Mom on
you're-
that.
You're a New York Puerto Rican. You speak with an accent.
But it might be better if we go to. Let me get her something. Hold on, because she's lurking like Momzilla. Go that way, dumb. Hold on. Oh shit, you might be right. There is zero. Zero, the hero. I'm gonna have to go check with Kendrick.
They're just not doing nothing.
Well, then you should have just went there and got him.
No, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
I told you.
There's nothing. Oh, you found him. That's why you're not. See, we all gotta wait. We all gotta wait. There's nothing. See ya. Nothing. He's sleeping. Nothing right now. I woke him up to make them. Okay, I'm talking to Mark too. I could shrink my screen now. I don't know why I'm doing this. It got cloudy. This is why, Mark, I don't trust the weather forecasters. I look at the satellite imagery. This is BS with these clouds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Look how it looks in Canada, though. It's actually nice, but I'm not seeing no aurora activity yet. But look, in Churchill, nice.
Yeah, looks nice up there.
So guess what? It's staying on Churchill. Yeah, I think it would be cool if we went to VLA on the way, because it gives. I mean, how long do you think that tour is, though? Like an hour?
Yeah. Probably 2. They take you on a bus tour. I'd rather walk around. Maybe I can get us to be able to walk around and meet some folks.
Well, if that's the case, maybe it is better that we do it on the way back, because if that's a 2-hour thing, we just leave a little earlier from Roswell. That's all.
Yeah. And by the way, the Mikey Global folks confirmed in the chat that yes, it does work on the Sony A7S III.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
No worries.
I can't wait now to use it. I can't wait for it to come to use it.
I know. It's going to be great.
I have a lot of lenses, but the one I'm using right now that you've seen was the 22.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I heard you.
No, I forget. Oh. Anyway.
But the Rokinon's a 12.
Yes. I have 2 12s Rokinon. For some stupid reason, I got one for a steal, so I bought 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah. You want one?
Yeah.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, I'd like to use one on my
Let me
A7S
see.
too. Maybe I can do some wide-angle meteor stuff.
Hold on. I swear, it's go en el carro.
Okay.
That might be.
I don't think so.
There might be. Hold on, Mark. Because I think it's on my old Sony. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a 12. Here's the old Sony. This was rebuilt. This is like brand new. They put a new sensor in there, and they put the new chipset. Remember I had that thing loose from the Mini?
Yeah.
It's all new before the warranty ran out. So this camera's like brand new.
So yeah, what I might do is convert the A7S II with constant power into a all sky camera
Dude, I used
with the
that's
proper lens, and maybe that lens there that you have might work as the all sky
listen.
color.
The way the one that I'm using now, the Sony A7S III, I use the power bank, but I plug it into the adapter. It stays on as long as forever.
Yeah, it'll stand as long as it's plugged in.
Yeah. So
It's a true electrical adapter.
hold on. Yes, this is the same exact lens.
Yeah, because mine runs without a battery at all. It runs with a power adapter with no problem.
Oh,
I have the adapter right here. So
you see my screen, right?
yeah.
Look, the same. They're the same lenses. I have 2 of them.
Can't really see them from here because I'm seeing your OBS screen.
See them now?
Oh yeah.
They're the same.
Yeah,
They're both
it's cool.
12. Yeah, so I'll give you one.
All right, cool.
I mean, what am I gonna do with 2? And plus, I'm getting the 12. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, you see, when you say, what are you going to do with 2? And you're asking someone who is thinking about doing some interferometric astronomy with things like 10 miles apart, looking at the same thing with the same lens and the same cameras. You could actually do some pretty cool stuff. You know, you could generate a 3D image of the moon if you separate them far enough. But hey, that's just me.
But that's Mr. Mark D'Antonio speaking. This is Skywatcher. I only got 2 cameras, but if I put the new one on one and this other one on the other, 2 is moot of this.
Yes, I got you.
You know what I mean? So I'll give it to you because I know.
Well,
I know.
I'll tell you this.
Go ahead.
Okay. If we had the same telephoto lens to put on our Sonys, and you pointed it at the moon and took a picture with the same settings that I pointed at the moon, take a picture, I could turn that into a 3-dimensional image.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And no one's ever done a 3D image of the moon. So there you go. Just gave it away.
I'm still going to give it to you. Because
Okay.
at least I know it's going to somebody who has an E-mount Sony. It's going to fit, and I know you'll use it.
Yeah, I will. I'll put it on the. I'll use it outside. I'll use it in the observatory and maybe turn it into a an all sky camera.
Yeah, because if you point it, you can point it straight up, and it's going to be an all sky.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what that looks like. It looks like an all sky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so. Talk to her and see if I got a doctor's appointment on December 21st, and that's around the time she's coming in that time frame. See if we could all get together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'll hang out. We'll have fun. And then I can give you the lens.
All right. Cool.
And then, anything else that is going on. There's always something going on. You know that. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so are you streaming tonight? What's the situation with you for tonight? It's almost 9.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking that the full moon is going to be it's probably going to rise within an hour. So
I know I'm having that issue here. Obviously, I am going to share something on the screen for everybody to watch. This is Mark D'Antonio's Etsy commercial that was done by Isabella.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Let's see. I gotta find it first. I don't know if I moved it. I'm always trying to keep shit organized. And it says Sky Tour. It shouldn't be. There it is. Hold on. Before I share it, where is it gonna pop? Okay, it's popping on the wrong screen. Let's mute. Put it over here. And now I gotta reshare my screen with you. Oh no, you could see it. What am I saying? You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So this would make for a great Christmas stuff, gifts, or maybe just for yourselves. I found my Sky Tour live stream shirt. Mom had it. She was wearing it.
That's cool.
I was
the
like,
Dork shirt.
Yes. Are you ready? Let me put the
Yeah.
audio, and here we go. She did one heck of a job putting that together.
I know, and for her, it's easy.
She did an amazing job. I did add it to the UAP Crossfire show so far.
Excellent.
I'll add it to more because today I was in meetings for like 5 hours. You don't even know, it was nonstop, one after the other. It was crazy.
Wow.
It was just one call after the other today. It wouldn't stop. And then, the stuff that goes on around here. So, like, I went outside. I put all the summer stuff, like the lawnmower and all the summer stuff, to the back of the garage, and I brought all the winter stuff to the front. Primed the snow blower. Did so much outdoor stuff too. It's like very, very busy. But yeah, thank you for your help and calling me back.
No, sure.
Because if anybody that I'm gonna trust, and Michael was helping me in there too in the chat, but if anybody's I'm gonna trust with something like that, obviously I'm gonna go to you because you're the man. Plus, we have
Michael Tar?
Mike Esposito. He's a photographer.
Oh, okay.
But you have the same camera as I do, pretty much. So you know what I mean? You're familiar with that camera.
Yes.
Oh shit. Katie. Page. Wow. Good for her.
What?
She's there's not going to be a MUFON show tomorrow because she's going on a 10-day shoot with the History Channel.
Oh, cool.
Good for her.
Where? What's she doing? Do you know?
I have no idea. Plus, I wouldn't say it in a public forum either anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
By the way, next time we need a fill-in co-host, I think you'd be interested in doing the UAP Crossfire show with these guys, right?
Sure.
With Martin and Commander or Don or Chris DePerno.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good friends.
I know. That's why I said I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah.
So, and Michael Schratt's coming in January.
Good.
So we had a great time hanging out together.
I
Oh,
know you drove them all over the place.
let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with the work of Leonard Stringfield?
Oh, yeah, that's Katie's big hot button.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Katie knows Len. She spent a lot of time with him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I bought that book. It was $100, but it is one hell of a read.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the majority of what Schratt is working on is based on the research from that book. Those cases. You know?
Yeah.
Mom she's flirting. I don't want to show her on camera. But anyway, oh, by the way, I've been pushing you quite a bit on my streams, on Rumble, on my streams, and people are definitely subscribing to your Rumble channel. The Rumblers I know are. So
Okay.
they're very interested in seeing what you do there.
Excellent.
So,
I look forward. I don't see a whole lot of movement on that, but you know.
oh well, the Rumblers, especially if I get raided, because they're like that. They'll arrange a raid. I will definitely push you or even get you on with me, so you can
Okay.
talk about your astronomy and what you do over there.
That's
Sky
fine.
Tour. All right, so I think I kept you on long enough. Let me know. Message me.
think?
Let me know. We've been on for an hour. Let me know if you're streaming tonight, so that message me if you go live, because then I'll share my screen and show them what you do.
Okay. I'm probably not going to go
Okay.
live tonight. But it's too close to the full moon, and it won't be worth it. I haven't even checked the weather for a couple days out there, actually. So.
All right, just like I said, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to be interviewed on somebody's Rumble channel.
All right.
But it's not going to be an all night thing. It's going to start at 7, maybe be for an hour.
Okay.
So.
Hey, thank you. You know, I appreciate all the stuff you do for me. That's very kind of you.
Oh, look, somebody sent me a picture of a book. It's how to make sure you never get reincarnated on planet Earth ever again. Please, I cannot do this again. Oh my fucking God. This is the kind of things people send me, like, what the hell does that mean?
That's funny.
Oh my, anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Call me if anything.
All right, Bill. Hey, thank you.
Thank
And
you for your
so
help.
much for the lens. That's going to be really, really helpful.
You got
'cause
it.
Then I can use that to make the all sky cam.
No worries. All right.
Thank you so much.
You
All
got
right,
it.
I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty. Bye.
All right, thank you, brother. Bye.
Yeah, if I'm gonna trust anybody, it's Mr. D. I mean, I am not saying this because he's a friend of mine, but when it comes to astronomy, hell no, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I mean, there's the one guy that I wanted to meet, and I could have, because my friend works in the college that he teaches at. But I just can't think of his name right now. Oh, the Japanese guy. Jesus Christ, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name now. He's brilliant. Oh, I can't think of his name right now. It sucks. But I blew it. Yes, Michio Kaku. Thank you, Fantasy. And stupid me. I don't know if I should call Mochi. I'm gonna call him. I don't know if he still teaches there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Still good. Very
Thank God.
Yeah, everything's back to normal.
Oh, thank God.
Everything came back 100% within about 3 days, 4 days.
Awesome. Awesome. Great
So-
news.
Well, I was
Wait.
actually-
I am live streaming. Don't go into any kind of personal details.
Okay,
I wanted to ask you a quick question.
shoot.
Are you've been still at that same college for years, right, in the city?
Yeah.
Don't get specific either. I'm just being general. Does Michio Kaku still teach at that campus or no?
I haven't personally seen him in about 2 years, 3 years, but he still gets, he's still registered there, so I don't know.
Okay.
I've been working, so, but, yeah, he's still supposedly on the books.
Okay. If you could find out an email or contact, because Mark D'Antonio, my friend the astronomer, would love to email him and start a communication. So if that's something it's possible that you can obtain, please do, and then send it to me.
Yeah,
Any kind of contact information that, if it's possible, that you come across.
It's his email, because,
Yeah. I know.
So not a problem.
Okay, good, because like I said, I want to introduce him to Mark, and they can go back and forth. So yeah. Anyway, I'm glad. Thank God you're better and you recovered fully. Thank God. And we'll talk privately. When are you off? Never.
I get off at no shit. I cut the overtime dramatically.
Well, that's good.
I don't do any overtime anymore. Ever since that health scare, I promised my wife. And I'm retiring in 11 months. So.
Okay. Oh, awesome. It's too bad. These people have no idea the kind of times we had when we were teenagers. They don't even know. They can hear us, by the way. They can't hear through the microphone, but sometimes I tell the stories of Pelham Bay Park and Ferry Point Park and breaking night all night and the cops bowling with us on the street. You know about all the great times we had growing up. Oh my God.
I'm just glad the hell they didn't have cell phone cameras back then.
Yep. Not only that, I'm glad that we all cut out the stupidity of the youth too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what made it great.
Yeah.
We were truly 80 kids where, let's put it this way, our parents at the time, they actually put a commercial out for our parents. You know where your kids are. Because you went out in the morning and you never came back until the streetlights went out.
I know. I was telling that story when you had the party at your house where we were finding beer cans in the fucking oven. Remember the next day we were like, who the fuck puts a beer can in the fuck empty beer cans in the oven? Oh my.
1991 Halloween. Oh my God.
Yes, that was it. That was the one. That was it. That was the one. I stayed over. I stayed upstairs.
I just came back to the service, yeah.
Yes, that's right. Dude, but there's so many other times that is not to be made public. We had a lot of great fucking times when we were hanging out with all the metalheads and oh my God. Anyway, my love to you, send my love to the wife and the kids, and we will catch. I know you. When are you off again now? Are you off on Wednesdays?
I get off Wednesday morning and I go in Friday night.
So you're off Wednesday night. I'll give. Do I have a meeting Wednesday? Oh, but that's during the day. I'll give you a buzz like at 5. What time do you wake up? Like 5, 6. Good in the evening on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call you. Go ahead.
This Wednesday, I gotta go out. I got 2 doctor appointments because I gotta see the speech therapist. They gotta test me for everything, and that's my last, meeting up with them. So
All right, I'll call you.
everything else-
I'll call you Thursday during the day because I work from 6 on to 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday night. I'll call you during the day on Thursday.
Not a problem.
All right, listen, have a great night, and we'll talk.
Okay, take care, Billy.
Later.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. It was really, there was others. But him, Mike, and myself were like fucking three amigos. And that was like the real tight clique. There were some others too, but him, Mike, and I, forget about it. Then he went to the Navy. And he was on a sub. He was an engineer. And now he's like the big guy at a college in charge of everything. With the boilers, and he's an engineer. But he got that education and knowledge from the U.S. Navy. And that man, he's the man. Remember the USS Cole? Well, he was part of that group when that happened. He's got stories to tell. Uh-oh. What the fuck is this? What does this mean? Oh, he sent in the... Okay. Somebody else tried to call me, but I may have to go private on this call. It's a host. And I don't know if she's calling me. Something's up.
Hi, Bill.
Is everything okay? Because I'm live streaming right now. Do I need to mute? Do I need to mute?
Nope, you're good. Just call me when you can.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, hold on. Let me mute for a second. Just this way you can tell me quick what's going on. Stand by. So I'm going to be the guest on her show on Thursday, talking about my experiences, and I'll even throw in the Michael Schratz stuff that's happened recently. That's what that was about. So I'll be on Mystical Awakenings as her guest on Thursday. It's 7 to 8. That's cool. I'm game. I'm always game. I'm not shy. I'm not worried about all that stuff. Some people would cringe to do just audio, let alone video audio. Some people are like, not me. I love this stuff. I have no issue. I wouldn't stream if it was an issue. Anyway, remember when Bill thought it was on mute and we can't... That would suck. Because like I said, some things are not meant for... It's private. It happens all the time. So yeah. I'm going to be their guest on... I am very happy with the freaking lens, though. Thanks for Mark's help. I like that lens. This is going to be a great addition, this lens, to my collection. If it has the Mark D'Antonio stamp of approval, we're good to go. And there's only, let's see, there was 3 left. Let's see if they removed it down to 2 now. It'll be his Sunday. Yes, now it says 2 left. It does. It says 2 left. Oh my God, Mark would have been laughing. So there, now it does say 2 left. Only 2 left. So there it is. 10mm Cine. This is gonna be nice for the extra wide field view, especially for the Geminids. And it'll be here just in time if the weather is nice. You never know. Chris got like 3 inches, and Orchard Park, as last I heard, got 8 inches of snow today. Lake effect. So yes, getting ready. And it's funny because Mark's right. If I could always send it back. I have till January 31st for the free return. But no, I want this lens for future sky watches, for meteor showers. No, that's a no-brainer. And I'm going to give him this one because I have 2 of them. This 12mm. So that'll be my gift to Mark. Because I already have this one. It's the same one. A 12mm. So I have 2 of them. So I'll give one to Mark. Alright, this is bad here. Alright, let's get rid of this. And go back to that. Okay, we'll keep that in the background. Okay, good. Oh my God. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy because I went to winterize my mower today, lawnmower. Drained it from gas, dropped the oil, put new oil in. So I always do that at the end of the seasons. So I went to check my snowblower because now the snowblower is in the front and the other stuff, summer stuff, is in the back. And I always drain everything out of the gas. I run it out. It's no good to leave gas in anything to sit there. It's just not good. So I always run things out. Run it dry. So I filled the gas up, and then I went to check the oil. The oil was brand new. But I didn't change it. I don't remember changing it. You know why? Because it only snowed 2 inches last year, and I didn't freaking use it. So when I did it 2 years ago, winterized it, the oil, I had changed it, and the oil is still like new because I didn't use it. So I was like, yes, I don't have to drop the oil. I don't have to change it. It's new because I didn't use the snow blower last year. And it started right up once I put the gas. Primed it. And it's a big one. It's like a 26-inch snow blower. That's pretty big. It's powerful. But I was like, yes, the oil looks nice and fresh. You could see through it. You know, it's got that cream, like caramel looking color. That's fresh. When it's black, it's bad. And liquidy, that's bad. That's not a good thing. So I stay on top of my equipment. That's why it lasts for as long as it does, because I take care of it. I do the maintenance. But I was like, yes, I don't have to do it this year. It's good. Because I don't remember if I did it. Because I don't remember doing it. Because I didn't use it. We only had 2 inches of measurable snow last year. So yeah, that's a good thing. Now It's great. Another great thing. I took the netting off the pool today. And the ladder's out now. It was so beautiful. It worked. There was a few leaves, but it was the stupid willow leaves because they must have got through the netting somehow. Just a few. But the water is clear. So tomorrow, I'm going to cover it, winterize it, the whole thing. But I was like, yes! The water's nice and clean, clear. Because every year, otherwise, even with the winterization cover, it seeps and the leaves make it look like a freaking swampy brown nasty color, which takes me days and puts a lot of strain on my pump to get that shit clear. So next year the pool's gonna be easy to open because the water is clear and there's no more leaves. They're gone. All the leaves are gone. It's not like the song All the Leaves Are Brown. We're past that. There's no more leaves on the trees. They're all gone now. I mean, it should be. We're we're 4 days from December. So they should all be off by December. It was a late year again, but so that was good. So a lot of good little things happened today around the house, which is a relief. But it's beautiful. Now let me see. Let me check the satellite. I might bring my camera in. It's supposed to have snow flurries here tomorrow. I still can't believe that he had inches of snow near Buffalo already. In some places near a foot. The lake effect. I can't believe it. And I couldn't stop from laughing because, Chris, I don't mean to laugh, but it sucks to be you with that snow already. And you could see why. Now, let us look at this map and let's see if anybody can figure out why did they get lake effect snows today. And they're still probably getting them. That's the reason. Right there. Winds are coming off the lakes and going onshore, and it's warmer, obviously. The surface temperatures are warmer on the lake, and it's coming in, and it's creating that lake effect. So the machine is on right now. That is, see, if the pattern were more like going up, where it's over more of a body of water, like it's going this way, they would really be in trouble. Now, I'm thinking maybe here it's snowing like crazy because it's got that whole length of the lake to build up to get to this area here. Even here, where I wonder, Kathy's not here, but I wouldn't be surprised right here in Erie. I wonder what their weather's like. Let me look. There it is. It is right. There's the machine. There's your lake effect snow machine. You look like it's not too bad. You got maybe a little band coming in now. X. But nothing crazy. Not like what's going on up here. But it looks like you might get a little quick, very quick, brief hit of snow flurries or snow squall, but nothing crazy where you are. But up here, that machine was on. And see, look to the south of Buffalo, just like I said. Why? Because of the way the wind is coming right on shore. It's not enough for Buffalo to really get it. If it comes up toward the northeast like this, that's when Buffalo gets slammed. But right now it's pretty much going east to west. I mean west to east. So that's why this area, like I said, is getting it. This is why it makes a lot of sense to study weather and know what the hell you're talking about. Like Ken, he's in Trovo. During like storms, he'll come to me for his forecasts. He says I'm more accurate than the local news. But it's obvious just based by looking at it. Look at the lake effects happening up here too. And it's going to continue because the winds are going to continue this flow. And that's probably because there's maybe a low pressure way up here where the winds are, or maybe even here where the winds are going around it. Let's see, satellite. Let's see what we're dealing with here. It looks like a mess. That just looks like a freaking mess. Let's look at wind. Oh, it's way up. Wow. Wow. What the hell? Look at this cold air driving down. Holy shit. And that's not, unless it's a big, holy shit. That thing is causing a lot of activity to go on. The jet has to be coming down. That's the way it looks. But still, that's a heavy system up there. That's a strong low. And its influences are being felt down south. That's a strong low pressure. Right there. But the machine, La Machine, let's see. So there's the winds. Let's see what's happening in a few hours tomorrow. Okay, it's still, the snow is going to shift. X, you might have to watch your weather tomorrow because the winds are going to shift more east-southeast, which is going to bring this driving down more this way, but it won't be that bad because it doesn't have much to grab. But over here, they're going to get hit. Buffalo should be okay. And then everything changes. It's depending on the core temperature. See, this is some cold air. Buffalo might get nailed Wednesday morning. Look at that. And the temperatures are cold. 19, 28, 26 in Buffalo. This could mess them up on Wednesday morning. Because it's riding the whole lake. That could be a problem. I wonder what they're predicting. Let me look. Buffalo weather. Now, Buffalo, New York. There it is. I was right. 50% chance. But it's saying 36. So it's going to be a snow-rain mix, maybe. But there it is. Because you could just see it. Intense squalls. An inch or two Tuesday. Okay, so they're saying an inch or two on Wednesday. And then it warms up for them. So that's not too bad. But they got hit today. Holy shit. Forecasters say as much as 2 feet of snow is expected to pile up typical lake effect areas. But some less traditional areas could also be reached by this week's dangerous snow squalls. Holy shit.
And when you get up tomorrow morning, what a difference up and down the eastern seaboard. Now, 32 doesn't seem too bad in Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C., and 20s in the Midwest. But those winds are going to be quite gusty tomorrow. Look at our winds here, 30 to 40 miles per hour in this light purple, the darker purple here. We're getting about 40 to 50 miles per hour. That's near the lakes. AccuWeather real field temperatures. This is what you need to be ready for tomorrow morning. So we're going to be in the single numbers around Pittsburgh, much of the Northeast here, including New York City, Boston, Washington, D.C. We're going to be in the teens tomorrow morning. So bundle up. It is going to be cold. And, of course, this cold air going over the warm lakes, we're going to have bands of lake effect.
There it is.
From tonight
He's right.
to tomorrow morning. Now, initially, officially a westerly band. Boy, I tell you what, watch yourself north of Rochester and Syracuse in the Tug Hill Plateau. Also, northwest flow brings in the snow off of Lake Superior and also Lake Michigan here. Let's continue to go through the day tomorrow. The wind turns more toward the northwest. Tomorrow afternoon, this is where we start talking about Syracuse. Snow bands again should stay south of Buffalo. Then they're going to shift a little farther to the north. This is where Buffalo may try to get into a lake effect snow band tomorrow night for a couple of hours. Mostly, though, this is going to stay south of Buffalo. And of course, the heaviest snow is in your favored west and northwest locations here. Keweenaw Peninsula, we're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow. Also near the Traverse City area. Once you get toward southern Erie, Cattaraugus, Chautauqua County, we're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow. 1 to 2 feet of snow in most areas in the Tug Hill Plateau between Watertown and Syracuse.
You're in the bullseye.
But there can be a little stripe here in a higher terrain there where we get, well, 2 to 3 feet of snow. We have an AccuWeather local storm max of 48 inches.
Look at that. You're in the dark
close
blues.
to that number here in the Tug Hill Plateau. By the way, Buffalo, I could see a couple of inches. Again, it's mostly off to the south, but there is a period where it may try to snow hard tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. I think the Syracuse area, about 2 to 4 inches of snow there as well. And watch yourself in southwest lower Michigan.
X, what are they predicting for
snow.
you?
By the way,
what are they predicting for you over there? Oh, so you... What are they predicting for you? On there, it was said 12 to 24 along the lake. Can't be. You're not getting that much, are you? She hates snow and she lives right there on the lake effect in Erie. Can you believe that? Oh my God. So what are your local people telling you? 10 to 20 inches? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's nuts. News at 11. You still got an hour and a half. Holy shit. I don't even want to think about 10 to 12. I would be in fucking panic mode right now, I would be in panic mode if I knew I was getting 10 to 12 inches. I gotta put my camera away and this lens. Oh. And I won't even say better you than me, but oh my God, I don't want to know about that. Let me put this away. Tycho, chill out. Seriously, chill out. Is he still sleeping? I woke him up. He's gonna do it right now. Cigarettes. Come on, Tycho. Why are all the lights on? It's like every light in this house is on. Let me go shut these lights. This is ridiculous. Why is there... nobody's in those rooms, and there's lights everywhere on the house. Dining room, kitchen, master. It's like, what the hell's going on? Why are these lights up? It's crazy. Tycho, I'm shutting all these lights. Let you know. All right, those are off. I mean, really? What the? You shut mine now. Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Okay.
I didn't mean mine. Don't mess with mine. "13 inches next 48 hours. Wow, over a foot of snow. Yikes. That's like, no thank you. Oh no. You know, with these puppy eyes, you know, like those eyes that they look at you with. And he's just staring me down. And then he does that little blinking with the eyes. I can't win. I know a way to distract them, though. Oh, here comes the poor action now. You're the baby. You are the baby. You are my baby. I know what you want. You want to go outside. I know what the baby wants. And there he goes. And he'll wait right there. And when I don't go and get up, he's going to come back. And I don't like to tease him like this. I don't. So I have to take him outside. But it's too bad. Hold on. Watch this. Oh, that won't work. The treat won't work. Okay. Hold on. I have to set this up. Watch this. If I could turn the freaking TV on. Okay. What the hell is that Spanish shit on my channel? Oh, that's right, she was watching TV here. Okay, hold on. Library. Okay. Here comes the setup. Here comes the setup right now. So I have YouTube on the TV. Okay? Let's make this bigger. Watch. Just watch. What's up, Sarge? Hold on. All right, so here comes the commercial on the TV over here. It's a 75-inch, so it should look kind of big on the screen. All right. He's next to me. Watch what happens. Would you play? Play the fucking video. Oh my God.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, and I saved hundreds. With the money I saved,
the babies!
Business. I was a bit nervous at
Look at the babies!
It's just walking, right?
He's not coming. Oh.
You're lucky you're so cute.
The babies!
It's
Oh shit! I tell you, it never fails. He runs right to the TV and starts howling when he. Every time the commercial comes on TV, it's a done deal. And if I instigate it, it's over. Like, the babies. It's over. All the time. There's a few that he knows. Like, but still, after all that, he's right back hitting my hand to take him outside. He's actually, he takes snout and pushes my hand up. That's what he does. Oh, he almost did it. I know. I know what you want. You know what? He's safe. Don't pet me. I want to go outside. Look, see? He was going to do it again. He pushes the hand violently. Like, take me outside. I know the baby wants to go outside. Isn't it hysterical, though, with the howling? I got to take him out. I must. This is not nice to do. All right, so let's take him outside. I'll be back. Hopefully there'll be some Aurora activity. What is that, a car? It has to be a vehicle. Yeah. Let's see how my sky looks. Probably like shit. The moon. Matter of fact, we'll put the, let me put this low. We'll put the mic on outside so you can hear all the commotion while we're out there. It doesn't look too bad. I have to move the camera anyway because the moon is just too much. So I'm gonna have to swing it this way or that way. Alright, let's go. Come on. Nani Nana! We're going outside. Or if you know now, I'm doing it for real. I'm gonna take them out. Squeeze me out. Huh? Yeah, take them out. Wow, it's cold out here. Woo. There's a lot of clouds. Get. Go get it. Don't feel my arm sucking. There's a lot of clouds. Not so much to the north. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Psycho, you're silly. Let's move this camera. Might have to go more to the north. Let's leave it there for now. All right, come on. Come on. All right. Come on. Let's go. Gotta do 2 more, don't you? Come on. Eat the cuts along. Let's go. I'm gonna put batteries, Ma. I think your batteries died for your remote. I'll find that soon enough. Let's see. I hate when the wrapper. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Come on, Teco. Move. Batteries. I was right. It was the batteries. What the hell's going on here? Turns off. What else before I get comfortable again? I think I need to put more wood in the fire. I wonder what the temperature is. Alright, let's see the wood. Oh my god, my fire's out. Fuck. Damn, now I gotta make a fire. Unbelievable. Man. We're gonna see smoke. We're going to see smoke on the camera now. From the pipe. Once that gets going. That moon is super bright. I have to wait till it catches a little bit. Nah, it's the mic just... That's the roads on the road. I mean, that's the roads on the road. That's the cars on the road. So my house sits up. And then it slopes down through the woods to the road. And then there's another hilly area on the other side of the road. So that sound is bouncing off both sides. And it sounds that loud. Let me shut that off. That's what it is. It's not windy at all. I'm just waiting for the fire to catch a little. Because it has to breathe with the door open. It catches. If I close it, it kind of makes it take longer to do. I think that's good. It's a wood stove. And it heats this room up real fast with that wood stove. Oh my gosh. Astro, you missed it. Mark was on for like an hour with me trying to help me buy a new lens, which I did for the camera. For the media shower in December. So... spread the word about his channel. Sky 2 livestream on Rumble. Let me check. Canada, there's no action though. There's no aurora going on. It's a beautiful night. Beautiful night in Churchill. But no aurora activity as of yet. And I could look at space weather and see what's going on, but I don't think space weather.com. Solar activity has been low for the past 24 hours. Could it be calm before the storm?
Put the light on, Billy.
The light is on.
No, it's not bright.
Oh wait, it's too bright.
No one need hot dogs or taco.
Okay.
So it says Sunspot AR3500 has an unstable Delta class magnetic field that harbors energy for strong X class solar flares. Any such explosions today would be geo-affected because the sunspot is almost directly facing Earth. Canyon of fire eruption might graze Earth. A solar magnetic filament erupted this morning, carving a canyon of fire in the sun's atmosphere. The filament whiplashed to a CME into space. The bulk of the storm cloud will pass south of Earth. However, a model suggests it could graze our planet's magnetic field on November 30th.
Yeah. This doesn't go in the freezer. You get a Frankfurt because I don't live anywhere they are.
I can't even relax.
What is this in the freezer?
Why is cream cheese in the freezer?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't put it there. Somebody did. It's okay. You know, he didn't do that. There's no reason for him to do that. I probably. You or I did it.
Ah, not me. I don't do things like that. I'm not crazy. Oh, hell. Always blame me. All the time. Always blaming me. I am. Oh, fuck that whole thing, man. Tired of that shit.
I don't see any. I'm not seeing any.
That's what I'm saying.
There's only one place they are.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't.
I
Too
guess-
much pressure on me. It just is.
Get that guy out of my
Too
house.
much.
He has to
There's
go.
a bunch of cream cheese in the freezer. Somebody did that.
I don't know who did it,
I wonder
Bill.
who.
Huh?
I wonder who.
I don't know.
Here's hot dogs.
Where are the hot dogs?
They're there. I took them out.
No.
They're on the counter.
But they're frozen, no?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't give him that.
No.
I have to wait.
That'll wait.
Sorry, Jacqueline.
Oh my God. Anyway, so there could be activity in the next few days. I don't think there's going to be much activity. There was a shooter. We also got a moon flare going on, lens flare going on. So it doesn't look like there's much activity as far as Aurora is concerned. I'm surprised. Oh, we can see the smoke now from the pipe. Definitely can see it now. It's chilly. What's? Let me find out.
Right now, it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not bad. 36. That's really not that bad. Tomorrow it's going to be 48. No bullshit. That's a lie.
Tomorrow in New, you'll see some sun and snow flurries, and can expect a high of 37 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 23 degrees.
Tomorrow's going to be chilly. Tomorrow's going to be chilly. 37 and 25 with snow flurries. Not 13 inches like X is getting. Snow flurries. No accumulation. So I'll take that. I hear you, Sarge. That's what I did. I read that from, yes, Churchill in Manitoba, yes. And I just read Office Space Weather, yes. That's where I go. Hold on, I gotta answer a couple of messages coming in from Skype. The fuck is that? Anyway. Soon we will I can't just sit here and talk no more. I think it's going to be time for Goodbye, YouTube. What the hell is going on here? I'll set that show up in the morning. I don't understand what that is. Oh, I gotta forward this to Eric. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to do more research on this lens because it will be here Sunday. Now that I bought it, I'm stuck. Not really. See if I can find the actual video. Everything's Amazon. Okay, they have it. Mine is a 10 millimeter.
It's been a while since I've reviewed a Makey lens, and that's not because they haven't been. Lenses are not new. I think they've sample available. Still, what I did get was a 10mm,
Here's
a
the
25, 50, 65, and an 85. All of them are T2.2, and they are relatively close in size and weight. 604 grams,
I just got the 10.
644, 568, and 660 grams, going from 10mm to the 85. Another thing that you may notice is that the gear rings, a telltale sign of a cine lens, are all located in the same place, and they are all the same size. So if you do use a follow focus motor system, you should be able to easily swap them. Let's take a quick tour around the 10mm, and this will give you a good idea of how the rest of the lenses are made, as they are very similar. The build quality is great. The body is all metal and glass. Tolerances are tight and finishes are done well. Starting at the rear, there is a metal mount with no electronic connections, no weather sealing gasket here. In fact, not a single one of these lenses is weather sealed. Here you will see some lens specs, and these lenses are all made in China. Aperture ring is first, and it is nice. The resistance is good on all of these lenses. The 10mm and the 85mm have a little less dampening, but it's good overall. The markings are clear and easy to read, and they all line up perfectly except for this 10mm and the 65. The focus ring is up next, and it is very smooth. On the 10mm, it has a little bit more resistance than the aperture ring, but the focus rings are not all equal across the range. The 10, the 50, and the 65mm are stiffer, and the 25mm and the 85 are a little bit lighter and easier to rotate. Rotation distance appears to be all the same at around 210 degrees or so. The focus ring has markings in feet and meters for distance, and there is a nice little red ring around it, but I have to say the shade of that red is darker on the 10 and the 50 than it is on the rest of the lenses. Around the front, Makey logo, multi-coated lens specs, cinema lens, and a 77mm filter thread. That is consistent across the range, which is good if you are using filters or a matte box. The front lens elements vary with each lens, and although these lenses come with plastic front and rear lens caps, no lens hoods are provided. So far, these lenses feel solidly built. They are similar in size and similar in weight, and all the gear rings are basically in the same exact spot. But what matters most is performance. So I took these out with my wife and shot some video. All of this is straight out of my Sony FX30, ungraded, uncorrected, ready, set, go.
Let's see. 10mm. Sharp. Show me the 10 again.
This doesn't matter with a cinema lens because you don't need extra sharp lenses for video. And there are people on the other side that think, well, if it's not a sharp lens, then what's the point of buying it? So I'm not going to do a direct comparison between some of these lenses and, let's say, Sigma primes. But I will tell you that if I rate a Sigma prime at a 10 out of 10 in terms of sharpness, these I would rate at a 7 out of 10. In terms of distortions, there are some, but as a set, they seem to be fairly uniform. Colors and contrast levels were similar, and switching from one lens to another wasn't a drastic change in any direction. Bokeh on the telephoto lenses is pleasing, it's round with minimal flaws. There is a little bit of fringing on the edges, but it's not distracting, and it is especially large and pleasing on the 85mm. Flare performance was about average across all of the lenses. They do flare, but not in an overly artistic way, and the contrast level stayed good into bright backgrounds. Focus breathing performance was surprisingly good. Even on the 10mm, which I was worried about, there's almost no focus breathing to speak of, so that is a good result. And part of me wonders...
That's good. I don't see much of the 10mm. I don't know if that's the same one. That's not the same one. 65. Let's go to YouTube. This is the Amazon video. It's sharp. That is sharp image. Oh, this is gonna be nice. I need nighttime. Oh, that's a fucking wide angle. Oh, that's gonna be good. But what does the night look like? That's the Sony a6400, so that's not... Mine is better than that. Wow, look at the wide view on that. Holy shit. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, I see the stars. Can't do it like that. Too much light pollution. Too much light pollution.
I've recently added 2 more cine lenses to my collection these with, so I can use follow focus as is intended, and it does make your life a heck of a lot easier. I'm absolutely in love with my rig, to be honest. I didn't think I would be, but I really am, so if you'd like a dedicated video on that, let me know. So what are the benefits of using cine lenses over traditional lenses, aside from looking like a complete boss? I will add, I was also the best man at this wedding, as well as the videographer. I don't generally rock up to a wedding wearing whatever. If you take a lens off and put another one on, you can just sort of swing it out the way, stick it back on, and you're ready to rock. It's very quick to change lenses. They're quite similar in terms of that your aperture is more likely to completely match another lens of the same t-stop. So hard not to say f-stop if you are using a multicam setup. So that's why they're awesome. That's
She's
why
doing
people
photos.
use them. let's go into something very important, which is the image quality. I'm going to talk about the 35mm first because I'll be honest, I love it that much. It stays
She's doing
on for
fucking
90% of this way. Brilliant set, and all of these have amazing image quality, which has always really impressed me. It's not something I would like to use for every single scenario because sometimes things are just a little bit too clinical, but for your corporate work, for reliability.
That's not helping me. I need nighttime shots. Shit. That's the same Amazon video. Yep, no good. Damn it. Let me mute. I don't have to hear them. Fuck. Instead of fucking reviewing it, show us some samples. This guy's all talk. Red Komodo. This is what I'm talking about. And does anybody do a nighttime shot? I mean, seriously? Oh, that's nice, though. That is nice. Oh, look how much fucking sky. It's the same talker. There's not much. Look at this. It's all fucking talk. It's like the same guy from a different angle. It's pretty sharp. Look how much sky. I'm gonna get a lot of sky. That's interesting how he focused that. He's changing the focus from the foreground, close up. And the great thing, this is not a fisheye lens, Ticino lens. I don't have to worry about vignetting, none of that. That's why it's worth it to pay that extra. It's definitely worth it to pay that extra. I hate that. I really, really hate it. It's a fucking review. That's good enough. I'm good. I can't wait. That's only a minute. It's the same lens. It also depends on the camera you're using. The sensor. It's like Mark said, it's going to be a pretty damn good lens. Last one. That's the one. The thing I'm looking at is the wide angle. I'll be able to get a lot of sky with this. And it's pretty damn sharp. Nice. Nice color too. Oh God, yeah. No doubt. I am so excited to get this lens. And I'll get it on Sunday. So you know if it's clear Sunday night, I'm gonna be testing this freaking lens. No doubt. So that's what's going on here now? I see I'm not the only one that continues to search info after a purchase. Well, Mark and I, you missed it, Astro. You weren't here. For an hour, we went over it before I bought it. So no, Mark and I did the research for like an hour before I made the move. So he was helping me make sure that this was the right decision. And Mark said, Bill, get this lens. So Mark D'Antonio tells me, get this lens. I'm getting the lens. Because he looked at all the specs. He said, get it, grab it. So it should be fine. The only concern was the mount. We had to make sure it was compatible. But it's an E-mount. An E-mount is Sony. Sony's are E-mounts. Each camera has a different mount. Canon has their own mount. Different. It's you have to look up the specifics. I don't know what the Canon mount is, but it's not an E. That's for sure. Sony's are E mount. So we'll see how it works out. Right now, I got to deal with this freaking moon, and I'm still gonna keep an eye on Churchill to see if any activity happens. You never know. This time of year, Churchill has activity that really doesn't matter. Now, obviously, if there's a storm, you're gonna see more. Let me get to that. But I just want to see what it looks like on videos. It's gonna be good because I'm in a dark sky environment. I was gonna say, where's that sound coming from? The Sony A7S's are the best low light resolution cameras. Plus, I have a night filter inside. So this lens should be phenomenal in what I'm using it for. It really should. And like I said, for the meteor shower, we're gonna see, this is a 22 millimeter. We're gonna see a bigger area of sky. The drawback is, like I said earlier, objects are going to appear smaller because you're looking at a bigger area, thus everything is smaller. But if we're looking at a meteor shower and stuff is going all over the place, we'll be able to see them here and there and here. It's just, so in other words, this is a 22. That is an ultra wide lens. That is not a 22. That might be a 10 or an 8 because you're seeing much more area. But the problem with this is, like, a meteor is going to look faint. And not faint, but small. It'll be like that, like this. Maybe if it's a long fireball, but they're going to be short. But you're going to see more because you're seeing more sky. But they're not going to look like, if you were closer up with a 22 millimeter, you'll see it extend longer. But that's just the optics. So it's either you see more activity on the screen, but they look smaller, or do you zoom into a smaller area of sky like this and hope to capture in that frame a meteor. Another thing too, when you use an ultra wide or extra wide field, I don't have to move the camera every 5 minutes or 20 minutes. It's going to have basically the entire sky there for the whole time. Now the moon is not going to be an issue for the Gemini meteor shower. Thank God. Let the moon be annoying now, because in 2 weeks is when we need it to be dark and clear. So there's a lot of pros and cons. But we'll find out. We'll find out this weekend when it comes, depending on the weather. It's only Monday, so I'm not even going to look at the weather what's going to be on Sunday, because that's 7 days out. It could change. But if it's clear on Sunday night, you know I'm testing this new lens. There's just no doubt about it. And Mike, you're right. He's a photographer. I'd rather have a wider view that is clearer and the best quality for the price. Hell yeah. I could have went for the cheaper 300 one, but they're not as good. The quality's not there. That's why I said there are lenses that cost $2,000. And if you're going to invest, you don't go cheap on a lens. You just don't. It's not smart. You have to get the quality. And for quality, you pay. Now, the Sigma lenses are good too. The Cine, I love the Cine lenses. I've always loved the Cine lenses. But the Sigmas are good. And that's what they usually compare them, the two. But we'll find out. I have a free return up to January 31st. So if I don't like it, it's going back. And I don't pay for shipping either. Do you know what lenses make? Oh my God. Okay, so Mark just messaged me. But like I said, the best way to find out is in actual use. It's really the only way. So we'll figure it out. We'll see. But if Mark says it's worth it, I trust Mark's judgment 100%. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't think the pixelation could be a problem depending on the ISO. Like this camera, well, with the moon, forget about that. And I don't know where the ISO is set right now, but that can cause pixelation in itself. Matter of fact, I should go outside and move this camera away from the moon. It's just annoying. Very annoying. Oh my God, look how bright that is. There we go. So that middle light you're seeing right now is this door being open. As soon as I close the door, that light disappears. And obviously the moon is so bright, the light pollution from the moon is washing away the stars. There's only so much you can do to take that out. I can darken the camera a little bit. I can play with the aperture. I could do a lot of things, but with the moon being as bright as it is, that's just the way it is. It's really difficult when you got the moon full, almost overhead. It just washes everything out. But I'm not going to worry about that tonight. It looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. But being that the moon is so bright, you can see there's pixelation on that screen. Now, obviously, if I darken it, that disappears. But then again, some of the stars you see will disappear with it, especially the fainter ones. They're gone. If I darken that up, Twinkle Twinkle is done. So it's like I said, it's one of those things. It's pros and cons, whatever you do. I should actually drop it down a notch. It looks a little... But see, even with them, like in Churchill, you can see the pixelation clearly on that screen. It looks blotchy. See, there's blotchiness in there. You can definitely see the blotchiness. And that's what it is. I mean, this camera could look like daytime. I could make it look like let there be light. Because the ISO goes up to 256,000. Forget about 108 or 109, whatever the number is. Oh yeah, you got nice, and you also got great dark sky in that area too, Astro. That's beautiful. Like there's one person that streams, but because of their connectivity, it looks, I don't like it. Because of the frame rate. It just doesn't look right. But the scenery, it looks so amazing. Right here. This one. Look at this. Look at this. I'm taking my camera off. Now look at that. That looks stunning. And again, he has a wide view lens. There's no doubt. But look how stunning it is. Look at this. You could even see the stars here. I mean, that could also be, but it most likely is. Look how freaking stunning that looks. That looks beautiful. The problem is, because of his connection, you could see the frame rates, like something will move like this. It's not steady. It's not a steady flow. And it's probably due to the connection being in this remote area. I don't know. But that's beautiful. I mean, really, that's... So Mike says his 15mm lens cost him $800 and the quality is there. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to get the quality. You just do. But that's stunning. So some people out there, you know, they're using the right equipment. They are definitely using the right equipment to do this kind of stuff. But a lot of things come into play. The lens, the camera, connectivity to stream. No, I didn't watch the Rangers game. I've been on here. I know they lost because I got the message 5-1. But see that because of the moon, it would be tough. At least I got away from the moon. It doesn't. Okay, that was a plane. I was like, what the fuck is that? So, again, if I was to go outside and move the camera like to a darker area, I could make it look like daytime, but it's going to look pixelated to hell. And all the Sony A7S's had that capability because they're low light resolution cameras. They're freaking amazing. Doesn't matter which one you buy, it's the 1, 2, or 3. They all have that built into them. No, this is a very high quality HDMI cable. This fucking cable cost me $100. But again, there's different variables, different things. It could be capture card, the kind of capture card. Now I got a good capture card here, the fucking Blackmagic 4K Intensity Pro, whatever it is. There's a lot of little things that make it. You know, that I could upgrade my card to a better card because this is an old card. That could help. If anything could help, it would be a card. So again, it depends. And internals are better than externals. Because they're connected directly to the motherboard. But like I said, there's a lot of different variables involved. It could even be your video cards. It could be anything. It could be... Oh my God. Now that is, your capture card is your video card, technically. Like if I look on the market right now for, well, I would have to look at the motherboard. So a PCI. Internal. Well, I don't have to put internal because it's PCI. So I actually own that one as an external. It's not bad. Yeah, the Elgatos are up there too. See, but mine is better than that Elgato. 4K 60. Mine goes up to 62. So there's really no reason for an upgrade right now. Looking at these. So the one I own is pretty much equal to the Elgato. In price too. Matter of fact, how much is they charging for mine right now? I'm curious. Shit, mine is going for 235 right now. Shit. I'm gonna look at this. Damn, why won't they show the front of it? That kind of sucks. Wow. That's a nice card. But that doesn't have good ratings. The 4K 60 and the HD 60 have good ratings, but bit rate's 140. See, people buy this stuff and they just look at it, wow, it's a gaming card, and they get fucked. They think it's great. It's not. You have to really know what you're looking for. Not that I'm gonna upgrade, but out of curiosity. It's amazing how many people have problems installing a card. It's not fucking rocket science. I really want to see. Because I'm not seeing any good images from the Elgato. On Amazon, at least. Let's see this one. Okay. Oh, hell no. I would not touch that fucker. It only has the in and out. And that's the 4K 60 Pro MK.2. See, mine has more than that. Let me look at the HD 60 Pro. It's a nice card, but if I had a choice, it'd be those two, the Elgato or the one I have. But this one only has an input and an output. Mine has 3. See, that turns me off right off the bat. Right here. Because I look at all the specs. It's good enough to have it in and out. That's more than enough. That's all you need. But there are better cards. You're just going to have to pay more. But that's good. That's all you really need. That's more than enough. Really. You just gotta. You have to. What kind of an Elgato did you get, Fantasy? First of all, what are you using? Are you using a laptop? Like, what are you using? Okay, I'm getting a message that was not watching your chat. I'm waiting to see the consumer API. Recording card the server 1 stream 10. Hey, streams using just one mic. You don't need a capture card. You should be able to use Skype. That's best to have it plugged right into the same router. Okay, we're talking about using cameras like my Sony that's connected outside right now. It's for a different purpose. Like I have the ATEM in front of me where everything plugs into and goes to my capture card. So like right now, if I put Xbox on, that's my camera outside. That's an HDMI coming into the house. But at the same time, I can go right to my Xbox if I wanted to. I can connect multiple devices, HDMI, into the ATEM. So it depends what you're using it for. I use OBS Streamlab. Yes. Like I said, it depends what you're trying to do. Now I can right now on OBS add so many different camera sources. That's easy. Very easy. Like I'm doing right now, there's actually 2 camera sources on the screen. You have the webcam and you have the camera outside. That's not a problem. Not on OBS. It's very easy. But okay. Fantasy. Are you planning to try to stream with that laptop? Or you're just going to record the camera? That's easy. Because on OBS, you just record it. But I definitely understand what you're saying, Shrill Duck. Oh my God, yeah. So are you planning to stream live? Yes. No stream, good. So you should have no problem. You should have no problem. You got to check. If you do stream, dude, you better make sure you have good CPU and good RAM on that laptop. I'm telling you that right now. It better be a good laptop or it'll be a fail. You'll be crashing, it'll be lagging, it'll be having all kinds of issues. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the big mistake people do. They buy a fucking laptop and the fucking CPU is 2.1 and it's crashing. Or it's even with 8. Good, that's good. 16 is good for the RAM. That's good. But how's the processor? What is it? i7? If you have an i7, is it a Mac or is it a Windows? If it's i7, you're good. i5 is borderline. Depending on which one. If you got an i7, you should be set. That's the CPU. Okay. Just check the speed on it. Make sure. You definitely need to run tests. And obviously close all background shit. Keep everything down to a minimum if you're going to try to stream. Just close. You know, when you go to Task Manager and startup items, shut every fucking thing down that you're not using, that it doesn't start up on a reboot. Like, keep your processes down to the minimum. Don't have no fucking browsers open, none of that shit. Just do what you're doing. Keep it down. Don't hit that RAM and CPU. Like on here, I could add, because I built this fucker. You know that. I've got 64 RAM in here. I can go to 128 if I wanted to, but that's over fucking kill. 64 is overkill. It's fucking plenty. And I got the i9 in here, so it runs smoothly. And I run the station. I've got fucking multiple windows and browsers and 4 monitors. I mean, this runs mad smooth. So depending, you know, you want to have that power. You want to have a little power behind that laptop. I'll tell you that right now. And there are, like, you want to know a trick? OBS is not the way to go. I swear to God, it's not. It's great for, like, I'm streaming on OBS now, Streamlabs. But to use less bandwidth and less demand on your fucking device, whether it's a laptop or a desktop, StreamYard is the way to go. That uses minimal. It's mostly on their end. So if you really want to keep it down, try using Stream. If OBS or whatever other shit that you're using doesn't work well, use StreamYard. And you can do there's a lot of features on StreamYard. See, like this setup right here? See this? I could do this on StreamYard. This setup, easily. Same thing. We need to set up the plan. Oh, fuck. That's a great question. Chanel just hit me with a great question. I will check for you now. Hold on, I might have to grab something important for Chanel. A show description, a general show description for the new show that's on the network. It started tonight, the Roswell Daily Record show. She has to set up stuff. the fuck is it? There it is. I could have sworn I saw a shooter, but I wasn't really looking. Let me download it. Here it is. Perfect. Got it for her. She'll be happy. Okay. I'm waiting for her to message. She's going to say, sweet. She said, thanks, Bill. All right. That's solved. That's her famous thing. She says, sweet. Oh, my God. Got disconnected. I've got cameras that I can connect through Wi-Fi to the PC too. They're called Mevos. They're fucking great. I've got 3 of them. They're great, actually. I got the stands for them. I have a lot of equipment here. When I go on the road for the station, or whatever I do, I've got plenty of stuff that I got so many toys. But the Mevos are good. They're got the internal capture card you can put in them. It's got the built-in mic. I don't feel like digging for them because I have crates and crates of equipment here, like 10. There's so much equipment here. I've got backup Sony cameras and it's insane. But the Mevos are good. The Mevos are really good. So yeah, it depends what you're looking for. You know what I mean? It depends, Shrill. What you're... There's cameras for everything, pretty much. Yeah, that's cool. He's got a camera that it's 360 degrees for the camera and 360 for the mic. What is Mom doing? Are you playing with the dog? Oh my God. So spoiled. So freaking spoiled. It cleared up nicely. Like I said, the moon, it's, you know, it's crazy. It's early. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours and 47 minutes. I would call Eric. Don't ask me. Ask Eric. I'm gonna call him. Let me see if he picks up. Pick up.
Bill,
What?
how come thing.
I don't know. They've been. I don't know.
That's not my dishes. I don't do
Do you want? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
I'm doing food for Tycho.
I'm not doing them. I have Kendrick do them. No fucking way. I'm doing them. Kendrick. I'll ask him to do them when he wakes up, but we're never gonna get these done here, so I'm gonna just do it right here. Make some for us, and I'm gonna permanently take it and start making them myself because I can't depend on rolling them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Right? I'm waiting for him. No reason for that. So am I. I'm tired of everything. I'm very tired. Fucking work, the house, this, that. It's hard for me. I have a lot of fucking responsibilities. No, I don't. But I don't want to be aggravated from so many different sources. I have enough. I know, so am I. I wish you were retired. I used to work hours every day. Huh? What happened? It is cold. I'm only gonna roll a couple right now because I'm live. I can't stand sitting for hours to do this.
Well, that one, please, you know what? Just take plates. Please. That's ridiculous.
Here, ma. I'll give you two for now.
I'm looking at
Here.
that they run away
Take
from,
those two.
that they run away from the cops.
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
You took them?
they have a lot of nerve.
They do. Uy.
Sometimes the cops,
Dale, dale.
they don't kill them, you know? They
No.
drop
Oh, it's true. Let me close my camera case. Oh.
Mira, el 3 de febrero I'm gonna leave them here for you because I got this one. Mira,
All right, leave them on the mantle.
right here, because I know you need them sometimes. What the fuck? What is he doing to me, Billy? Look.
I have no idea what he's doing to you. He might have a bone there or a treat. That's why he's doing that to
He's
you.
eating the hot dogs, though.
Huh?
He's eating the hot dogs.
So then leave him. Okay. Oh my God.
Tiene hambre, really. Very hungry.
The Mevos, I have to use my pads
Bill,
to make them work. Oh, my phone. What?
he's very hungry.
Well,
He ate that 2 hot dogs in a minute.
where the hell are we? We're on Trovo. I think it's time to kill.
Over here, Tucker.
I think it's time to kill YouTube. Sadly. Because I want to hear some music and relax.
You can't see the hot dogs.
So to those watching YouTube, we'll be on Rumble, Trovo, Kick, Twitch. Ma, please.
Billy, Tycho, it's eating, but he can't see without
He's not a human. He could see his food with the light that's on. Yes.
Billy, whatever.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
leave.
Tycho.
Good. Yes.
I can't do
Perfect.
it no more.
Okay. Oh my
Too
God.
much for me over
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Like the dog can't see his food. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Tycho, eat it. You know,
Oh my God.
I'm not used to living in the dark like this.
It's not dark.
Okay?
It's not dark.
I don't want to be in the dark. This is my house. I want lights all over the place. I'm not
Later,
gonna be
Fantasy.
in the
We're gonna be on Trovo, Rumble, and all the other ones.
dark. Oh, no.
All right, I'm ending the stream on YouTube.
Oh, man.
Done.